We all know that editing is supposed to be where chaos finally transforms into something worth watching. But let's be totally honest, sometimes sitting in that chair feels way more like a punishment than a craft. Between trimming endless pauses, cutting out repeats, and hunting for that one perfect line, it feels like a never-ending cycle. I used to spend hours sifting through raw footage just to shave off 2 minutes of actually usable content. Then I discovered Vizard, and it completely changed my approach to handling long-form video content. Don't get me wrong, I still do manual edits, because real creativity always demands that human touch. But for the soul-crushing, repetitive parts of the gig, Vizard has honestly been a total lifesaver. It is an AI-powered tool that takes long videos and automatically pulls out the best clips, adds captions, and schedules them. In this video, I'll walk you through my typical talking head workflow and show the pain of the old way versus this AI approach. So, here is how I usually start. I drop my raw clip into the timeline, add my alerts, and do the basic audio tweaks. The real headache begins when I have to manually slice out every single breath, pause, and flubbed sentence. I am constantly scrubbing forward, making cuts, deleting gaps, and repeating the process until I am exhausted. It isn't necessarily hard work, but it is maddeningly slow and makes you start to resent the entire creative process. I have used plugins that remove silences inside Premiere before, and they are decent at pure speed. But the problem is that those plugins are stuck inside your NLE and only solve the cutting problem, not the social strategy. They don't help you turn a 45-minute video into a week's worth of posts or handle the publishing for you. Enter Vizard, which does something totally different by finding those viral-worthy moments automatically. It identifies the curiosity hooks, the punchlines, and the quotable snippets that actually perform well on social. You will upload your long file, the AI analyzes it, and it suggests multiple clips optimized for TikTok and Instagram Reels. I decided to give this a real stress test by uploading a 12-minute talking head recording. Vizard scanned the whole file and presented a list of candidate clips grouped by engagement potential. It intelligently marked the moments where the energy spikes, the jokes land, and the key takeaways occur. For every single clip, you get auto-generated captions, suggested hashtags, and even a thumbnail preview. The best part is that I can preview everything and simply drag the in and out points to adjust the timing. The interface feels like having a junior assistant who already understands exactly what works for social media. Instead of hunting repeats in a linear timeline, I'm just curating the best pieces for my channel's voice. Another massive win is the auto-captioning, which lets you style fonts and colors right inside the platform. Animated captions are done in seconds, so you never have to export files back and forth to Premiere ever again. Then we have the publishing feature, which is where Vizard truly pulls away from standard editing plugins. I use the auto-schedule feature to set a daily cadence, and the platform handled the rest of the heavy lifting. The content calendar is incredibly intuitive, letting you reorder posts or swap thumbnails with just a few clicks. If you are trying to be consistent across multiple platforms, having everything in one place is absolutely gold. To be fair, Vizard isn't a magic wand. It won't make a boring idea suddenly become a brilliant masterpiece, but it handles the tedious logistics, the highlights, captions, and scheduling, so you can focus on the creative narrative. Traditional plugins are great for timeline cleanup, but they simply don't scale your long-form content into cross-platform clips. Vizard is built around the entire content lifecycle, including generation, optimization, and calendar management. Of course, it isn't perfect, and occasionally you might need to tweak an in-point or edit the caption personality, but those human-level adjustments take way less time than cutting an entire long-form video from scratch. So, can this tool actually save you time? For me, it turned a 60-minute slog into a 20-minute session. It will never replace your editorial judgment, but it certainly eats the boring parts, so you can be creative. There is a link in the description to try it yourself. I suggest uploading one long piece and seeing the magic. Before I wrap up, what is the most annoying part of editing for you? Is it the silences or the scheduling? Drop it in the comments below because I honestly read them and would love to know what drains your time. Alright, that is it for this test, but I will keep sharing more tips as I integrate this into my workflow. Hope this was helpful for your process, and I will see you in the next one.